let me tell you something. From I was 13, I am farming up till now. This is my trade. I choose to do this because I want to live healthy. That is one. Two, this is when you farm, you know, by looking at the things that you farm is like you're enjoying it. You also can grow your own stuff, your own food, and it is healthy for you to grow your own food because the food that is coming from America and all those places, some of them is not good. So that's why we choose to farm. That is one area.
I just say here also that it makes you independent.
That's right. Thank you. Yeah.
Makes you independent.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh, I'm gonna just give you just a little rundown of the group. What we do in our group, we have meetings like every 2 weeks, every 2 weeks at 7 p.m. every Monday, and we chose Jews in our group. We register with the RADA. We also register with the JAS group, the JAS, and that's where we get a little benefit, just a little. Now, we also work for each other like every Thursday. Now, can you imagine 17 persons coming to your farm and chopping down the land? You know, you end up with somewhere about 3 acres of land.
Yes.
One time.
What
One go.
What a joy.
Yes. And each person get 3 days out of the year. We chop your land one day. The other day we dig and plant your crop, and when it ready to weed, we weed it. So you get 3 days out of each year, and these farmers will end up with somewhere about 2 to 3 acres of farm. 3 days time, instead of one person going battering and killing themselves, you know.
Which is what makes a lot of people give up.
Definitely,
Yes.
definitely. So that is what the group all about, to unite together and work together as one for the betterment of their communities, their family, their communities on a wide scale Jamaica. Yes.
Can you imagine if we had groups like this all over Jamaica? I mean, we would be self-sufficient as a nation.
That's right.
We would be self-sufficient as a nation. What are some of the crops that you plant?
Okay, we plant. All right. Personal me, I'm gonna tell you about the group in a little while.
Yes.
Myself, I plant like orange, coconut, plantain, pumpkin, sweet pepper, Scotch bonnet pepper. I also plant dasheen, tomato, and we plant a wide variety of vegetable in terms of pap chow, callaloo.
Okay.
Yes, so we plant a lot of stuff.
So let me ask you something now. You know, so Jamaica is I love beggy. So me have to be a really good now person here now in terms of the culture.
Yeah.
Me I beg you to Scotch bonnet pepper.
Certainly you can get it. You can get it right now.
Come here says what, $120 a what, dozen or something like that?
$600 per pound.
$600
Yeah,
per
in
pound.
the Carnation market.
Wow,
Yes.
wow. So yes, so that farming is profitable.
Definitely.
It is.
Definitely. Let me just take time out to say this, Sister P, if you don't mind. I have a family of four girls.
Yes.
I think you know maybe two of them.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Me know you from you a boy.
Yes.
Let me say it that way. Make people know. Say me know Saxy from him a boy.
Yes.
He may never know nothing about no 4 girls.
Okay.
I know him telling me that me know 2 of them.
Okay.
And them probably pass me and them chat all the while on something, and me don't know same reach big enough man for have 4 girls. So make we just go this.
Yes. Okay. Now, As I said before, I have been farming from I was 13. I didn't get the opportunity to go to school. I stopped go to school from I into grade 6.
Wow.
When I leave school, if you give me my name and a bulla, I eat it and don't know that is my name.
That's something.
Yes. And so it tells you that I didn't get the opportunity to go to school to learn to be a doctor or a nurse or a teacher or an engineer or nothing like that.
And then you couldn't feed yourself if you did get that.
That's well
You just still have to go turn around and go
that's
to the
right.
farmer.
That's right. Well, that's
So
what
you,
I do. I turn to farming.
right. No, but I mean, if you
Yeah.
was a doctor or the engineer or
Yeah.
one of those,
Yeah.
you can't feed yourself.
No.
So you
No.
still would have to go back you'd have to look to the farmer to feed you.
That's
So
right.
why not be the farmer?
That's right. And out of my farm, I raised 4 girls. God helped me and I get the opportunity to send the first one straight to Northern Caribbean.
Oh,
She graduated as a nurse. Right at
congratulations.
right
Big
at this
thing.
present time, she's working in Mandeville Hospital.
Congratulations.
Then the second one, well, she only go to high school and unfortunately she never reached college yet, but she's planning to do so now. The third one, she go to Case and she graduated as a teacher. She's in Montego Bay. Not a teacher now because it's hard for them to get that
Yeah.
job. So she's doing another work. And the final one, she's 16. She's in high school, Port Antonio High School. She's doing fine. Now, I try to build a little house. It don't finish, but it is on its way.
For you.
Yes, and I also buy a little vehicle. The point what I want to make, all of these come out of my farm. My farm. So the point that I want to make here is that when you listen to school channel quiz and you hear they are interviewing the students, what would you like to be? What would you like to be? Your teacher, engineer, nurse, doctor? You don't hear none of them say I would like to be a farmer. No, I want to make Jamaica know that the doctor have to eat, the teacher have to eat, the nurse have to eat, everybody have to eat. And the farmers into Jamaica don't look upon good. Don't recognize. It's sad to say. I don't want to go there, but um, we need help. Farmers need help.
Let me tell you how you're going to get Jamaica people to recognize farming. Me I gotta tell them something now. You know, says white people used to farm first time in Jamaica. And yes, it's true we love follow white people. Follow them no man. Go on go farm. All them big farms in the first time is white people used to farm and them used to have the farms. And guess what? For your forefathers used to work on them.
That's right.
So here what you do now. Since you don't love to follow white people and what they do, just like I was talking about the Santa Claus and the Santa Claus clothes and all them something there so. Follow the white people them now and farm. Because all of them rich people what you see in England there so now, it's farming for them money come out there, you know.
That's right.
So follow that side now. Follow that side.
Yes. As you say that, what I notice, Jamaican people love to imitate a lot of stuff from America, but they are not imitating farming. To strengthen Sister P point, they are not into, the whole point. What I want to make here, we need to start to farm. And when I say farm, not just plant 2 root of banana and plant around your backyard and say you're a farm. We need farmers who consistently farm,
The way
quantity
of life.
and quality that
The
you can.
way of life for them.
Make
Yes.
it be a part of you.
Your profession.
Yes, your
Yes.
trade, your job. Because I do it and make something out of it. Thank God. You see what I'm saying? And I didn't go to school to learn to do it. I do it on my own. I teach myself while doing it, and I achieve something out of it. So we can, everyone who love farming, I want to do a farm. You can farm and make life. Now look upon it and say the work dirty. No, it's not dirty. If you look at me right now, you might say, oh, you're a farmer? Oh, me look. The days gone when farmer used to come home and wash up in a pan and maybe them wife kind of ignore them and those days done.
What's that?
When I farm and go out on the street, man, come on, you a farmer? I say yes.
Taxi, can I tell you something? A lot of people, you see, you know me from long time.
That's right.
But a lot of people only know me like recently. Remember, so you know, me used to live in a place named Content.
That's right.
I gave up a calculator and a pen for a machete and a file. A lot of people don't know that. And it's acres of vegetables I used to farm.
That's right.
I used to farm so much that I could probably feed the entire community all the way coming down to Hope Bay because it's whole heap of vegetable I used to farm. And every Friday morning, we would leave out at 3 o'clock and go to market in Kingston. And it was very, very profitable. I can tell you that. It was very profitable. Circumstances made me had to stop doing that. But I would recommend it. And as going back to school's challenge quiz, all of them want to be pediatrician. One day I asked one of them, what is a pediatrician? Spell pediatrician, can't spell it. All right, this was it. This was one going into high school. What you want to be a pediatrician? Spell it for me, no? Can't spell it. What pediatrician do? Don't know. The next one, everybody want to be a vet. What is a vet? All right. Why you want to be a vet? Because I love animal. You know what it takes to be a vet? No. You know which subject you need? No. So, hear me now. Farming is profitable. Farming is the most important profession that there is. It is the most. Because no care what you do in a life, you must eat.
That's right.
You must eat. And I like what you said about farming different things because one of the things that always amazed me about some of the farmers, them plant acres and acres of cocoa. And when the cocoa come in, them sell off all of the cocoa and go and buy tin mackerel. So you're still supporting somebody else. And I have one listener to this program who lives in Nebraska. And I would love it, even though she's probably at work, because Nebraska is one of the states in America that has probably, it's a big farming state. And farmers are respectable people. Okay, look at the president of the United States in the past, Jimmy Carter. He was a president of America. He was a peanut farmer. He was a farmer. And a lot of these people that you see that are big in America, what they used to do, farming. So it's only here. And I think it is because, as I said before, we were not slaves. We were enslaved. We were not slaves in Africa. And why these history books won't stop teaching us, and every time you talk about people say, well, we was slave, I don't want nothing to do with Africa. You should have glad to have something to do with Africa because you was king and queen over there. And you want to call yourself slave. We were not slaves, we were enslaved. And if you only knew that, then you would see yourself as big and important. And farming, something like farming, wouldn't be something that you would look down at that you used to do when you was enslaved. No, it's big business. You don't say all the leave with them. You know, so they leave with them and some big name people. And them are the big farmer, them in Jamaica, you know.
That's right.
Them are the big farmer. Why we still sit down, but another thing, we don't read, we don't watch news, we don't know nothing. We don't know the little gossip around the community. We need to spread out. Go on this axis. Tell them more.
Yes. Pertaining to the group right now, we need help. And there is 3 things that I want the government to hear. Number 1, do a survey into Jamaica, especially Portland, and find out who is a farmer. Because the hurricane just blew the other day, and people are getting fertilizer and other stuff that not a farmer. They get it and they just sell it back. Now, looking at my 17 members into my group, they are a farmer because they dedicate themselves to farming. They also, them not do no other work but farming. And the help, we are not getting as much help because we want to carry the thing to the next level. We want to start to plant our stuff. and gather it together and do some export. That's where we want to reach.
Um, Let me ask this question. Because the same thing goes for anything that have to do with any benefits in Jamaica. Any benefits. People who don't get them house damage, them get money. People who is not farmer, is them getting the things. In terms of the farmers, who should we question? Who should we call up and say, this is what is happening, and we want you to make sure that the farmers get? Is that RADA or the JAF?
Well, the RADA, we link up with RADA because we register with the RADA. They help us a little, but we need more because it's 17 members in our group. And we are talking, we're not talking about 1 2 square of land or 1 3 square. We're
Right,
talking
so
about
acres.
from like 1 to 3 acres.
Yes.
Each one of us are putting in. You see what I'm saying? So one bag of fertilizer, one little 2 bag of fertilizer can't help we. You
In
see what I'm
other
saying?
words, it's not for the needy, it's for the greedy.
That's right, that's right.
For the thief, them who thief in government things. That's what me call them, you know.
And we 17 members into this group, we dedicate, we want to carry the thing to a next level.
But any well-thinking person would think that that is what the government would want to see.
You see what I'm saying? And,
Yes.
and in additional to that, we employ people to work for us also. So we are
employers.
Yes,
You're
we are
providing
creating
employment.
jobs
Yes, you're
for
creating
people.
jobs. Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So we need help. The next number 2, to help us to access loan easily. You know, they have a lot of programs in the banks and all of these here where we can go and access loans, but we have a right of proposals and all of these things. And for us to get loans, sometimes we have to, we have to carry title and all of these things, you know. And I'm saying, we can't find a easier way where these farmers who dedicate themselves and who is a farmer who school their children and build their family out of farming to get access to loan easier.
Well, let me ask you. You said that you have to write proposals.
Yes, I know, and that's
And
yeah,
a proposal is not easy to write, you know.
that's right. Sometimes you have to pay to get it right.
In most times, you have to pay.
That's right.
Proposals are not easy to write. Why would you want somebody who is a farmer who's producing to leave them farm to go sit down and write proposal? These things is ridiculous. It's too much red tape for everything in a Jamaica where you want to.
Yes.
So we need to be petitioning the government. One, that they need to know who is a farmer.
Yes.
Number 2, we need easier access. In other words, them come to your place. Rather come into your place, them say you're farming, write up something and give you, make you go to the bank and get the money. Why that's so hard? Not like you're going to run away.
Yes.
Because you was there 20 years already. Why you just going to get the money and run by the next day after you work so hard?
And
Number 3.
Number 3, create more market for the farmers. That when our farm have, you know, our food comes in, we can get it to sell. Let us look at coffee. Coffee is a once a year crop, and whenever the coffee comes in, if you have quarter box, you know where to carry it and get it to sell.
Yes.
And within 1 to 2 weeks, you collect your little money.
Yes.
Now, the government is saying to us, farm, 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 farm. No, it wonder why the young people don't interested, because you have one young man the other day buy a tin of tomato seed and him sow it and him plant it and it come in and him get it and him have to beg people to buy it. Now, where is the market, the local market? Because we not reach to the export market yet, just the local market. So I am saying all of these things that we are growing that we can't get sell, why won't you just make a processing place and start make tomato juice instead of feeding our people with this Buster drinks and all of these things when are good for we?
And Campbell's tomato soup.
You saw what I'm
that's
saying?
imported is put in this can. The can is an aluminum can, which will poison you anyway. And it's coming all the way from where I think it's Canada. I don't know. Or
Yes.
Heinz is from Canada. Why can't we do that here?
Yes. Look.
All this money that they are spending on buying all of these fancy vehicles and the 157 million that they spent on Jamaica 50 when you don't know, so you're not pocket money in your pocket and people out there hungry. Why you don't do something constructive? Eh? We as Jamaican people would have glad to see that, you know. Let me tell you something. Every week we come on here and give them hell. Because then just dash with the money. And look at this now. You are coming here now and saying, but you're right. What would it take to build a plant to process tomatoes and make tomato juice? So we wouldn't have to import that. You know how people in the hotels would probably want this stuff because I'm love to say, oh, this is made in Jamaica. I'm not talking about the one them that speak Spanish that do have nothing to do with we. But like in Portland, in Portland, it's the farmers, and this is something for you, Saxy. The farmers in Portland, the hotels in Portland are really very, very into Jamaica.
That's right. That's right. So, Sister P, honestly, I appreciate this interview because it's a long time I really want to send out a message to Jamaica. And I'm gonna say it raw. When I mean raw, you know.
As long as they're not cuss now.
No,
A
no,
bad
no,
word.
no. Um, every time you ask people on the street, the ministers and all of them, oh, we love Jamaica.
They love
Jamaica is
Portland
a
too. Yeah,
beautiful
man. Oh,
place.
yeah.
You know, we love Jamaica. I want to ask, take this time out to ask this question. Is it a lip service or it's true? I want to know because the action of these people not showing it that it is true.
The only love that they love Jamaica is because it's the only place in the world that they can have power. Let me put it that way. Them can't go nowhere. So anywhere some go, them is a second class citizen. So this is the only place that they can roll up their windows in their air-conditioned vehicles and have all the power in the world. So when they say they love Jamaica, if they really did love Jamaica, would you be here talking about this?
No.
And especially when they come to Portland and they say, oh, we just love Portland. And nothing ever happens in Portland unless we, the people of Portland, make it happen.
That's right. That's right. You know, I would just let our sister Lecky say something because she's burning up to say something.
Yes, yes. I want to hear from the woman.
Okay.
And you know, I didn't welcome you to the program in the right way, so I'd like to welcome both of you to the Spiritual Vibrations program. And thank you for making it.
Okay, thank you very much, Sister P. I'm Pauline from Swift River. And
No, you have to say Pauline who, you know, because
oh,
me have
Pauline
another
Lecky.
namesake, you know.
Oh,
Me have
Pauline
another
Lecky.
namesake when me and she, because my name is Pauline, you know, so anytime we see one another, when I call one name, you know, we just say, what namesake?
Okay. Otherwise called Hope. Sif River, out of Sif River came a lot of brilliant people, you know, and his farming is the reason. We have Dr. T.P. Lecky from Swift River.
I did a
With
program
the
on
red
him in my
pork.
early years, yeah.
Yes, with the red port cow. We have Inspector come out of Sif River. Doctor come out of Sif River. And
Which
it's
inspector was it
farming.
again?
Um,
His name, I know who you're talking about.
yes. And we have police, constable, nurse. My daughter is in nursing school now, soon reach out and his farming is help her. Even though we have to ask a lot of benefit for her because the farming, we need help. We need some loans. I am a woman and I like farming. So we all need help. And the group from Swift River. Our former group is the aim is to fight poverty. We help one another, work for each other so that we can achieve our goals. Big goals. We want to aim high and shoot straight. So we are asking you for a little help just to access to some loans, Sister B. Just some loans so that the poor farmers can help themselves.
So we really need to have somebody in here from the Ministry of Agriculture. However, I know that the European Union, this is very funny, the European Union had they had a grant that they were giving to farmers who could no longer, because of the reduction of the banana thing. I tell you, I saw the proposal that you had to write up. So the money went back to the European Union.
That's right.
It went back.
Yes,
And
that's
I know
right.
listeners are probably here saying, what? The money go back? Yes, it went back. You know why? Because, just as I said before, you're going to actually sit down and try to do that proposal? No, I took a look at it, and I said, no, I can't manage it. So in other words, they only have these fancy words out there, but them not really want you to get the money.
That's right.
And then the people who do get the money are the big people. They hear what they do. They have a conference. And they all sit down there. So you ever notice when these people go in, them go in, them all go. And you see by the time them belly get big, the pants, the belt can't fit them, it can't go around the waist, the neck get broad, all kind of something. Because all they do is have conferences and then they get all the consultants, their friends, and they get a nice big wage. The money not reach down to which part it's supposed to go.
No.
None at all.
No,
None at
not
all.
at all.
But we need to do something about, no, I don't know which way, but let's see what we can do to petition the government somehow and say, listen, this is what is happening. There must be somebody that we can write to and say, no, this can't go on because you're not serious about farming. Because it's rural people that farm.
Yes.
People in the countryside.
That's right.
Enough of them don't even have
Not for we
something.
not have no education.
And let's not go about the education, because let me tell you something. We have only educated, illiterate fools out there. That's what I like to call them.
Yes.
That they go to university. You know the only thing them know? What is in the book at the university. They don't know nothing about life. Them is illiterate, educated people. So make we just get that straight. Because farming is a science. It is a science. That if you don't know that science, you're not going to get that crop.
That's
So it's a
right.
big science.
That's
It's
right.
about the science, man. The farmer is a science, man. They have to know science. So somewhere in the new year, keep me posted. We're going to have to talk to some people about this. This has to change. It has to change.
Yes, Sister P. Thank you very much. And big up Sif River Farm Group coming from Edley and Hope. Brother Antonio X Style FM. Bye.
Carry on.
Okay. Saxy want to make a final point. I am appealing to all our young people. Please, don't just look upon farming as something downgraded. Why? Because the food that you eat to look good, the girls them who look sexy and sweet, are the carrot and the pumpkin and all of these vegetables let you look why you look like that. No, stay away from the fast food. Yeah. The next thing I want to say, a lot of young people, young ladies don't like farmers because show them most of the time them dirty. Are the best husband you could ever have. Because the food that you're going to eat get on your table. Can you imagine you open your fridge and you see 5 different fruit juice
Oh,
coming straight from out of your farm. Not no process. I come from Trinidad or America or Canada. So please, young people, I think some of you need to go into farming. You can make big money. A farmer can make up to $50,000. Me just carry it right there, so per week. Ask a teacher and a policeman. Me not go a doctor. Teacher and policeman or
you
any
can
one
go
of
a
them.
doctor to call them now.
Yeah, how much money they make per month. You see what I'm saying? You just want to go into the farming with sense, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and put your money in it. And let me tell you something. If you know you get out, you're frightened. Thank you.
All right, thanks, you, Saxy. Thank you, Pauline, for coming in and strengthening farmers. And if anybody is listening out there and they say, not because you're in Swift River, there are probably people out there. Just give them your number so that in case they're interested in becoming a part of the group.
Okay, my number is 451 1684. That's my personal number. We don't have a website for a farmers group or a special number for a farmers group as yet, but we are looking forward to reach to that level. Right? You can contact me, and you also can get uh, our president number. Uh,
But they can call you.
yeah, they can call me, and
Yes.
then I will give them all the numbers. All right, Sister P, thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you for
We
coming.
appreciate this so much.
And sometime next year, we want to have you back in studio, but we
Okay,
also want to have some representative banks, representative from RADA.
okay,
It's a very busy time of the year for me now because
right.
of Phyllis Sinton coming up. And so as soon as the year starts to travel along, we will get back to you and we'll try to get this, move it a little bit further rather than just talk.
Okay, thank you. We are looking forward to it.
You're welcome.
I want to reach the promised land.
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration, Styles FM 96.1 with Sister P. It's styly, it's fiery. Jennifer Barrett said that.
For the best quality in sound reinforcement and backlining, Native Audio. We have professional engineers with over 20 years of experience. So call us and we'll take care of your parties, wedding receptions, barbecues, conferences, and small stage shows. Crystal clear sound, Native Audio. Our prices are the best.